Chief Minister Nongthom Bireng says opposing parties are restless in jealousy over welfare programs launched by ruling BJP government. Manipur joins nation in observing first ever Janjatiya Gaurav Divas, acknowledging the contributions of tribal freedom fighters in India's freedom struggle. Manipur reports 35 new COVID-19 cases, 26 recoveries and 4 deaths in past 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 2.80%. And India adds 10,229 fresh COVID-19 cases, 11,926 recoveries and 125 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.26%. Good evening and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance. And I'm PREMI THANGJAM, bringing you the news in details. Chief Minister Nongthom Bireng has stated that opposing parties are restless with jealousy over the welfare programs launched by the ruling BJP government, which they failed to do so in the last around 30 years. He was speaking at the launching event of Go to Village 2.0 program for Imphal West District at Ecotourism Park in Salam Tongkhong today. 62 stalls of various departments were set up for a 3-day event organized by district administration Imphal West to provide facility to avail various state and central schemes, informing that a total of 2,679 villages had been covered under Phase 1 of Go to Village and Go to Hills mission. Chief Minister N. Bireng said that the Phase 2 of the missions will cover the remaining villages. He also mentioned about the benefits provided under various welfare schemes and maintained that a total of around 5 lakhs people have benefited from Chief Minister Gihaksel Gitengbang and 3.5 lakhs people from Ayushman Bharat so far.
Akoi BJP led government in go to village gain taro yum the piba horokoi se moise tumba yada no ngangi me ave taram gone ngpe TV discussion ka thagal luya pode se TV discussion ka thagal lu the panel sida ba mase ngangi basi ba maramdi ngasi ki miyam se ngasai lakriba miyam asomda leiba miyam akoi silda BJP ka daki nati ko Congress ki oigera NPP ki oigera whoever praja hai bani akoi na taro se Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji ki सबके साथ सबके विश्वास अमदी सबके प्रयास सबके है बनी लाइरिबा भारत लाइरिबा करोड़ साम का कुंट्रा मणिपुर लाइरिबा मियोई लाख कुंट्रा सिकिद मुक्तने कोई नगसी go to hills तोड़िबा go to village तोड़िबा अकोई BJP खत्ता किनाते अदो अकोई ना BJP led government जन अफाबा थारुक करो थबक तोड़ो मिला लाख कुंट्रा मनुंग लाख कुन मुक्ति अकोई संग करे फायदी करी ले दो फायदे ले ब्रो मीन ला पामस संग कोने कोने थिंगमिया ब्रो.
Manipur today joined the rest of the India in observing the first ever Janjatiya Gaurav Divas, acknowledging the contributions of tribal freedom fighters in India's freedom struggle. Tribal Research Institute TRI Manipur organized the event as a part of the year-long celebration of India's 75th Independence Day anniversary at TRI Conference Hall in Chingmairong. Tribal Affairs and Hills Minister Vungzagin Valte inaugurated a state-level painting and photo exhibition to mark the occasion. Paintings and photos of tribal freedom fighters were showcased at the exhibition. Speaking at the event, Minister Vungzagin Valte said previous government had failed to recognize the role of tribal freedom fighters in the Indian national movement, but now the present government has recognized, and November 15 will be observed as Janjatiya Gaurav Divas every year. The minister felicitated 95-year-old tribal freedom fighter Ngamkolun Kuki from Ukhrul district, a soldier of the Indian National Army in 1943. Families of late tribal freedom fighters and relevant officials attended the event. Thankful traditional performances highlighted the event.
November 15 of every year is Janjatiya Gaurav Divas. This is declared by the Union Cabinet, led by our Prime Ministers with this BJP government. That is very, very peculiar. India independence it has been 75 years, but it never recognized the tribals, the contribution of the tribals in the national movement. We have to show at least our gratitude to the central government under the leadership of Modi. In 75 years, no one's recognized, but the present leadership of Modi has recognized the tribals.
Unknown miscreants have planted an IED with highly explosive timer at a residential gate in Koman Zone 1 on the Irulbung Police Station, Imphal East District. The bomb was discovered at the residential gate of SK Fish proprietor, 49-year-old Aribam Shashikumar, son of Echitreshwar, around 4:24 a.m. today. Irulbung police personnel and Manipur police bomb squad rushed to the site and recovered the bomb safely. Later, the team exploded a bomb at a safe location near Irulbung water supply. Aribam Shashikumar told media that he has been receiving threatening calls for a ransom for the past couple of days from proscribed outfit members. Calling himself a struggling farmer, Shashikumar expressed disappointment at being targeted.
Ngayon sahi taragan nipan kunya na ngayon le. Adigi ngayon mo si lockdown loy kibda ngari husukta lockdown kita control ko dangari. Adai lockdown da nga may amangi lambi ki kay problem nga may amangi. Nga si ekhone yoli ba si hayadi atopo simpham do ra gadi ekhoi nga na pesa yang pai bia. Aina singai ba nga si pore ba yoli si ga. Ekhoi na marak ta mang matan da ai sele phoyong sele. Yam chasta khaja. Ai staff ta mi tra mai tanga thopi ri ai gi indali ai gi sri da staff na ta hai tar mateng pang wa me am ri ai gi atoto pa lai sing to me am to family me am mateng pang na ko ta na ai lai jaba adigi ai nga sipat sitabat thi ko.
Meanwhile, proscribed NRFM has claimed responsibility for planting the IED in front of Bobby Pharmacy, Lamlong Tenset Road. Press release from NRFM says that the IED was planted against Bobby Pharmacy for selling intoxicants. The outfit warns the owner of Bobby Pharmacy to surrender to the outfit at the earliest. St. Paul's Institute Churchanpur today declared a day of mourning by closing the school to show their grievances and sorrow upon the demise of Abir Tripathi, who was killed along with his mother and father. The commanding officer of the 46th Assam Rifles, Biplab Tripathi, who was martyred in an ambush by proscribed outfits near Saken village on November 13th. Late Abir Tripathi was a student of Class 2 Section B at Kids World St. Paul's Institute since June 2021.
With a heavy heart, St. Paul's Institute expressed our deepest sorrow upon the loss of these beautiful souls. May the Almighty bless the departed souls and also give courage and comfort to their loved ones to bear the irreplaceable loss. The school declares a day of mourning on the 15th of November 2021, that is today. We close the school showing our love, our regard, our respect to our dear Abir and the beautiful souls. We love you, Abir.
Students' Union of DM College of Arts under DM University has halted admission process to postgraduate courses of the university, condemning the publication of two different prospectus with different eligibility criteria for the same academic year 2021 and 22. Speaking to media at the college campus today, Union Finance Secretary Adi Mocha said the first prospectus contains 11 pages and the second one contains 12 pages. He expressed disappointment that eligibility criteria mentioned in the two prospectus are different. He said the first prospectus mentions 45% as eligibility criteria for admission to first year of PG courses, while the second prospectus says eligibility criteria for admission is 50%, creating confusion for students. He demanded clarification for the same and warned of dire consequences if the authority went ahead with admission process against the ban. The Students' Union also demanded result declaration of first semester exams of 5 colleges affiliated to the university.
Moina form the Thajin Mamatam for hand to prospectus key 45% the year, Loyman Loxal to eligible over list of Matam 50 Mahadi in the Lautre. At the Maratala was addressing the position, Manga the Rivers, the University Authority, my bed hungry Yapa. A sea clarification of Savama, the University, my bed, PV Mahatava, the University in the Pangtoko exam, the Matapakana Tinzere, at the Mamanga Togiva exam sings exam result Hidopidanava, the College of Arts Union, my bed, Economon Tanzari, Kariguma, the University, my bed, Mahatava exams in Pantokna Ponabira of the other Tolopa, other the University Authority in the Pobi, don't have it.
Milal Kanglai Park has released a calendar called Mitai Tha Paloi, Return in Maitai Mayik. Press release from Milal Kanglai Park appeals to the public to purchase the calendar to preserve Mitai Mayik. Hyanglam MLA Dr. Wairate Shyam has stressed on the need to get timely treatment for non-communicable diseases. He was speaking at the launch of door-to-door health check-up on the Chief Minister's Health for All scheme today. District Health Society Kaching organized the event at Health and Wellness Center Langmaidong. Speaking on the occasion, State Mission Director, National Health Mission Dr. Shyamjai said efforts are underway to launch a new scheme for ASHA workers to provide them financial aid of up to 1 lakh rupees when sick and up to 2 lakh rupees in the event of death under the scheme. He further assured that pending honorarium of ASHA workers will be released at the earliest.
Mipung Kudimak Atagumba, Mau Hinjanabagi, Layang Janabi Kudong Java, Pangadavani, Pigadavani, Mana Kangja, Namduna Logatavani, Pigadavani, Havagi Wakalonda, Hell for all how Doctor Nanga City, with Midbanda Yaure, Lamidom the Yaure, the Koi Kunamata Laka Mata Chitadana, Koyum Toga the Hell for all, each and every parcel, the Koi Ying Toga, the Koi Linas and Chitagi, taste of Toga, Makota Kudong Sava, Trimi Kudong Sava, Pigida Rivesida. Welcome to Bumtoi.
State Mission Director, National Health Mission Manipur, Dr. N. Shyamjai today launched state-level National Newborn Week. National Newborn Week is celebrated every year in India from November 15 to 21st since 2000. This year's theme is Safety, Quality and Nurturing Case Birth Right of Every Newborn. It aims to raise awareness on importance of newborn case for child survival and development. The first 4 weeks of life is the most vulnerable critical period of the life of a child. Neonatal period carries the highest risk of mortality, illness during this period. If not properly managed, may lead to developmental delays and lifelong morbidity. A week-long activity is being planned by Child Health Division, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, for creating a nationwide drive on improving service delivery and awareness in various aspects for quality, safety and developmentally supportive care at facility level and community level. Manipur reported 35 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 1,247 samples tested in the last 24 hours. Today's COVID-19 positivity rate stands at 2.80%, as per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Common Control Room. Total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur have reached 1,24,517. Active cases are 800. 4 COVID-19 patients, 1 each from Bishnupur, Imphal East District, Imphal West and Ukhrul District, died in the past 24 hours. Death toll has reached 1,953. On the positive note, 26 recoveries were reported in the past 24 hours, rising the total recovered cases to 1,21,764. Manipur's recovery rate stands at 97.79%. On a note, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring in updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We'll be right back. Keep watching Impact News.
K Center, global leader in CAD, CAM, CAE education comes to Imphal. Engineering amadi architecture gi student amadi professional singda latest module da training piri.
K Center Initian, Sagulban Moirang Merak Machin.
Welcome back after the break and you're watching Primetime English News. India added 10,229 fresh COVID-19 cases, 11,926 recoveries and 125 deaths in the past 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cases have dropped to 1,34,096. Total recovered cases have reached 3,38,49,785 and recovery rate stands at 98.26%. Death toll has reached 4,63,655. Over 112 crore 34 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine has been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 25 crore 41 lakh 56,000 people. Above 51 lakh 18,000 people have died and recoveries are above 22 crore 98 lakh 20,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 92 lakh 14,000 in the world, followed by India and Brazil. National President of BJP Mahila Morcha Vanti Srinivasan will arrive in India on 3-day state visit tomorrow. Impact News sources said Vanti will take care in various poll-related activities. She will meet with BJP office bearers, district presidents, general secretaries and presidents of various mandals. She will also interact with eminent women, athletes, leaders of women organizations and vendors of Quiramband Ima market. Vanti is also expected to attend Mahila Morcha Kamal Sakhi Buddh Sammelan to be organized by Lamlai Mandal. Ex-MLA of Wabagai constituency and BJP Manipur Vice President Dr. Usam Devin has appealed to stop electing those candidates for the next term who had failed to perform during their previous term. He was speaking at the launch of mass membership drive by BJP Wabagai Mandal at Uchiwa, Nastau today. New BJP members were given a warm reception at the event.
Lakadori 22 की election असीदसु लेबिरिबा अदुगलबा मेंबरसिंग असिना कन्न होनबिदना कोइ भारतीय जनता पार्टी ना कोइ सीट निफु की मथक कागदबा अदुगबा पार्टी सिदा याउबिरक्तना भारतीय जनता पार्टी असि माइ पाकनबगी लंबिरोंदा चंचनबिदना पार्टी सि कोइ याउदबा यादे अदुगबा मोबाइल केंद्रगी सोथरिबा मयामसि अवोनबा बोरदबा होनबा मतमदा बोचि कारगा कोइ साखु थौरांग मयामसि पांथोकसगनी.
Khetri-Gaon constituency BJP intending candidate Kumanthim Lucky Kumar alias Lamyanba Ipu launched Thambal campaign today. 21 new supporters of Lamyanba Ipu also joined the BJP. Speaking on the occasion, Ipu assured of working as per the desire of the public even if he failed to get the party ticket. Certificates and checks were distributed to trainees of the 4-week leather training program held under Footwear Design and Development Institute, Noida. Northeast Women Entrepreneurs Association Manipur chapter organized a program at Chingtam Community Hall, Takhil today. Speaking on the occasion, National Convener of BJP Medical Cell, Dr. Dinesh Upadhyay, appreciated the state's artisans and assured to help them in marketing their products. He encouraged people to take up enterprises to be self-reliant. Taking part in the event, President of New Year Manipur chapter Kangabam Vijaya said the training was held in the early part of the year. She said the training was helped the artisans in producing various leather products. She added that the first batch of trainees will be appointed as instructors at 15 to 20,000 rupees salary per month. Vijay announced that a second batch of leather training program will be held in Taupal district from November 20th. National General Secretary of RSS Sangathan, Y. Basanta and Konthojum Assembly intending candidate O. Golf Lake attended the event.
माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने भी ये बात एक बार बोली थी, लोकल से वोकल, आपने भी सुना हो, सरकार में भी इसको बढ़ावा देने का कार्य किया है और उन्होंने ये भी कहा था कि स्वावलंबन और आत्मनिर्भरता और अंत्योदय का जो सब्जेक्ट है उसको करना चाहिए. इसलिए इनको सिर्फ नागालैंड में जो सामान बनाया जाएगा, यहाँ पे जो मणिपुर में जो सामान बनाया जा रहा है, या नॉर्थ ईस्ट में सामान बनाया जा रहा है, पूरे भारत के अंदर उसकी सेल होनी चाहिए. चाहे वो राजस्थान में भी जाके बेचे, कश्मीर में जाकर के भी इनकी शॉप होनी चाहिए और हरियाणा के अंदर भी, झारखंड के अंदर भी. उसके लिए हम लोग भी मदद करने के लिए तैयार है.
तो यहाँ लेरिबो पोथोक पोथोकसरिबो मैम प्रदर्शन मैम तौरे अदुबो अनोबो पोथोक अमा कोई लेदर की गुड्स सिंसे अखना हंसिन बिरगदी Sendok lam bisu hengkalani hen employment hengkalani amasung akoi gi lamdam se da puthok sa puthok sing se koi nasin na phangani habagi bandam da program se tong thuk tagi bani.
Month-long workshop cum production organized by Old Manipur Gauranga Lila and Sanjinba Artists Association Imphal on Kangsa Bodha, Nupamcha Pala and Gauranga Lila concluded at Ima Nongalaima meeting sang Thangmaiban Hizam Dewan Laikai today. Thangmaiban MLA Khumukcham Joy Kishan, Art and Culture Manipur State Coordinator Samurai Latpam Naba Sharma, Manipur University of Culture Assistant Professor Dr. Makonmani Mongsaba and eminent persons attended the valedictory event. It may be mentioned that the workshop began on October 14th, was held with an aim to preserve Mandap Lila. Panchayat level training program on disaster management was held at PUC Club Kairang Maning Laikai today. Training officer, relief and disaster management Namita Tongpram, St. John Ambulance Sub-Team Commander Dr. T.H. Bankim and responders of State Disaster Relief Front Manipur attended the event. Month-long program on Thangta for social change organized by Thangta Observation Committee under Kimax since on October 16 concluded today. The valedictory event was held at Kimax head office, Government Dance College in Palace Compound, Manipur Technical University VC Dr. Babeshwar, GP Women's College Assistant Professor Dr. K. Indra Kumar, Ayush Coordinator S. Tondang, Kimex President and Ajit and others attended the event. Speaking on the occasion, Ayush Coordinator S. Tondang said Thangta is a unique sport and Thangta players are well disciplined. Speaking on the occasion, Kimex President and Ajit lauded government for taking initiatives to promote Thangta. However, expressed disappointment over failure to appoint Thangta teachers.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯊꯝꯃꯝꯕ ꯀꯜꯆꯔꯗ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯦꯔꯥ ꯆꯠꯅ ꯀꯥꯡꯂꯣꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯦꯔꯥ ꯂꯝꯒꯤꯗ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯦꯔꯥ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯣꯛꯄ ꯌꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯏꯁꯣꯔꯒ ꯁꯝꯅꯔꯝꯃꯒ ꯊꯝꯂꯝꯕ ꯁꯦꯝꯃꯝꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯝꯕ ꯀꯥꯡꯂꯣꯟꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯂꯦꯡꯗꯅ ꯊꯝꯅꯕ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯕꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯗꯨꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯊꯋꯥꯏ ꯊꯥꯔꯁꯨ ꯊꯥꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯃꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯊꯧꯅꯥꯁꯤ ꯂꯩꯇ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯆꯠꯅ ꯀꯥꯡꯂꯣꯟ ꯃꯃꯤꯡ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯃꯛ ꯀꯥꯏꯈ꯭ꯔꯅꯦꯕ ꯂꯥꯟ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯩ ꯃꯔꯨ ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯁꯪꯒꯤꯟ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯊꯤꯟꯅꯗ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯊꯥꯡ ꯇꯥꯁꯦ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯩꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯆꯩ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯥꯏꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯩ ꯃꯔꯨ ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯃꯥꯕꯨ ꯗꯤꯐꯦꯟꯁ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯌꯦꯡꯅꯕꯗꯣ ꯃꯥ ꯂꯥꯟꯊꯦꯡꯅꯕ ꯉꯝꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕꯒꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯥꯏꯗꯤꯌꯥ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯑꯃ ꯆꯪꯉꯦ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯃꯣꯠ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯆꯪꯉꯦꯕ ꯊꯥꯡ ꯇꯥꯁꯦ ꯁꯕꯖꯦꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ट्रेनिंग ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯇ ꯍꯥꯞꯀꯗꯕꯅꯦ.
Noni Battalion of Assam Rifles under the aegis of Headquarter 22 Sector Assam Rifles and Inspector General Assam Rifles East organized a motivational drive for youth and children of Kongsang village today. A drive aimed to raise awareness on the glorious history and tradition of Indian Army and Assam Rifles to the village youth. The troops of temporary operating base Kongsang encouraged the youth to join the Indian Armed Forces as a career option. Stationery and sports items were distributed to the children of the Kongsang Primary School. 86th Battalion CRPF organized civic action program at Sejang village, Kangpokpi district today. The program was held under the aegis of IGP Manipur and Nagaland sector, MS Sekhawat and DIGP range Imphal Ravindra Singh Rotela under the supervision of Commandant 86th Battalion CRPF Muhammad Yusuf. Sports items like footballs, volleyball, cricket bats, stumps, boxing gloves, headgear, skipping ropes, badminton rackets, shuttlecocks and carom boards were distributed to students and youths of Sejang village at Government Primary School in the village. DIGP range Imphal Rotela highlighted the role and responsibilities of CRPF in the context of ensuring peace and stability of the nation and stated that he will be always available to extend any help whenever required. New Life Foundation Manipur Child Welfare Committee and District Child Protection Unit Bishnupur have jointly organized Children Day celebration at Glory Children Home Campus, Thamnapokpi. Director of Childline Bishnupur, Dr. L. Pishak and CWC Chairperson P. Premchand attended the event. Performances by children of the home highlighted the event. And in sports news, Manipur hockey team accorded a warm welcome to Arjuna awardee Sanglakpam Nilakanta Sharma upon his arrival in Imphal today. President Ramnath Kovind conferred the second highest sporting honor in India, the Arjuna Award, to India's men hockey team midfielder Sanglakpam Nilakanta at Rashtrapati Bhavan, New Delhi on November 13th. 10th THANGJAM Karnajit Ningsing 2nd Division Football League kicked off under the aegis of Imphal West District Football Association at Pamyal Patsoi Playground in Patsoi Part 2 today. DSA Bishnupur President L. Naba, Imphal West District Football Association President W. Mobicha and BJP intending candidate of Patsoi Assembly Constituency W. Dina Chandra, Football League donors and dear families were present in the opening ceremony. In today's first leg match, YWC Malum defeated NISC THANGJAM in 3-1. For the winners, M. Bikent, M. Arbind and Simon Peter scored 1 goal each at 8th, 10th and 74th minute, while Oramananda scored a lone goal of the losing team at 27th minute. 8 teams divided into 2 groups are competing in the Football League. IFC El Lamphil will face KN Kadangban in the second league match, and KYC Kurkul will face Juvenile Club Terra Sapam Laikai in the third league match on November 18th. Indian Eves all face Australian women cricket team in the opening cricket match of 2022 Commonwealth Games scheduled on July 29. Women's cricket of the CWG will be held in T20 format for the first time. The match will be played at Buxton Stadium under the aegis of England and Wales Cricket Board. Bronze and gold medal matches of the women's cricket will be played on August 7th. India will lock horns with Pakistan on July 31st. Australia lifted their maiden T20 World Cup cricket title as they defeated New Zealand in the final by 8 wickets at Dubai International Stadium last night. Chasing a victory target of 173, Australia won the game with 7 balls to spare. They made 173 for the loss of 2 wickets. New Zealand managed to reach a total of 172 for 4 in the stipulated 20 overs and lost the match. Before we end, let's take a look at headlines once again. Chief Minister Nongthornpan Biren says opposing parties are restless in jealousy over welfare programs launched by ruling BJP government. Manipur joined nations in observing first ever Janjatiya Gaurav Divas, acknowledging the contributions of tribal freedom fighters in India's freedom struggle. Manipur reports 35 new COVID-19 cases, 26 recoveries and 4 deaths in past 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 2.80%. And India adds 10,229 fresh COVID-19 cases, 11,926 recoveries and 125 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.26%. And that's all we have in this edition of the English Primetime Bulletin. Thank you for joining us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri News. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Till then, good night. Stay indoors and stay safe.
Manga Life Care Super Speciality Hospital ki chahi ahum mapung pharak pagi anniversary celebration ga mari leinana gallbladder da nung leiba, kidney amasung ising mari da nung leiba